Yes. Well, continuing our journey in the footsteps of two saints, Father Damien and Mary Ann, but especially Father Damien, we are now at a church of Our Lady of Sorrows. I'm on Molokai, I guess you know that from my other videos, and I'm going to have Maria Sullivan tell me the great story about this church, and I'll walk around to the front in a minute. Look at this amazing setting. Now, I'll back up a bit so you can see how big it is compared to St. Joseph's. But, Maria, what is the story of why this church is so much bigger that Father Damien built in 1874, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
The story behind this church is that Father Damien was assigned to Kalawao, Kalapapa, and he had another Sacred Heart priest living with him down there. And the plan was the other Sacred Heart priest, who was also from Europe, was going to be assigned here to Topside and to minister to the people, Hawaiian people here on Topside. His instructions to Father Damien was, build me the biggest cathedral you can.
A cathedral.
You know, he wanted a really large church, and so he built this church, which is typically larger than your typical Hawaiian mission church. Most typical Hawaiian mission churches are about the size of St. Joseph, you know, enough to seat 40 people, and you can see this is a little larger. But it does have the little windows that are typical of the European churches.
So that is why it is so much bigger. Well, I'll walk around to the front now. So, I mean, Damien, this is 1874, folks. He's building this with his own hands, the hands of fellow laborers. Oh, Maria, what is this house I'm looking at here now?
Oh, it's a little hall that was built in the 1960s. The church, Our Lady of Sorrows, was in need of serious renovation. So they built that little hall in the back, and that's where they celebrated Mass while this church was under restoration, reconstruction. Much of this church was reconstructed by the parishioners in the 1960s, but many of the elements, especially the liturgical elements of the altars and the back wall, and we'll see from the inside a date from Father Damien's time.
And so Judy has just opened the front door. I will bring us around so you can see the entrance here. The peace and the quiet, the tranquility, the beauty, God's amazing creations on Molokai it's something that leaves you breathless. The spirituality is as much in the air as the trade winds. So here we are, Lady of Sorrows. We will go inside and take some photos.